Hi, I'm John Lynch, and this is John Lynch Speaks. I was talking with a guy recently who said to me, John, what do I do? I didn't know these truths of identity in Christ and grace well when I was parenting, and now my son says he wants nothing to do with God. And what do I do? I feel terrible. I feel like it's my fault. What do I say? I'm not even sure how to see myself. Well, this is not uncommon, right? Some of it has everything to do with you, and some of it has very little to do with you, right? Everybody's on their own journey with how they're going to see God. But the first thing that we have to do is not let shame predominate the rest of your experience with your son. If you could have done better, you would have. You didn't know what you know now. And all of us are constantly having to discover how we live in the new normal, of the new revelation of something that didn't work, or someone who isn't walking with God, or someone who left, or so. And the beautiful thing for me to say is God is never disgusted or ashamed with you, your new normal. Do you understand? He says, I'm right here. And I'm not going, oh, you failure. What do I do with you now? He says, let's go. I've got you. And you are enough. And you're learning things, and you have learned things that are going to stead you really, really well now. And you never stop parenting. And you never have that day where you just say, and so that's how it is. So you learn in this new normal how to earn trust. And it takes a while. By the way, there's no Ozzie and Harriet families. Everybody has a similar story in some way if you just dig far enough. So now we want to move out of shame and say, how can I love my son? How can I love my daughter? How can I trust you, God, that I will come to them with the best of who I am and not constantly in arrears or in deficit or feeling like I'm not enough because I wasn't enough at one time. God has something beautiful afoot. So, I don't know. Maybe it starts out with a car drive north where you listen to some of their music and stop for pie and ask them why they like that music and get permission to be together, just to be together, without a hook, without a catch, without a moralizing statement, without your one-trick pony of why don't you love God? You're earning the right to be known and to know your child again. And if you bypass that in just trying to get, how do I get you back in? You don't want them back into something. All of us need Jesus. And so you're standing with them in creating an environment where someday maybe they come to you and say, hey, Dad, I don't get it. Why did we do church? What was that? And why do you still believe this? And maybe there'll be enough context built that you get to answer a beautiful answer now. This is chapter, 14 of a 29 chapter book. You get to relax and remember this, that God is not ashamed of your new normal. He's with you in it. All right, I'm John Lynch. Thanks for coming. This is John Lynch Speaks.